Hello everyone. Today, Amelia is back with the secret world of password power. Let's get into it. Amelia couldn't wait to get home. She had spent all day talking to her friends at school about what they were going to do in Fluffy Fields Farming Fantasy, the latest in multiplayer gaming fun. She and her friends had been working together to catch a whimsical whisperlope, a rabbit-crossed deer, which once caught could hop around the field helping growth of their magical crops. When her mum picks her up from school, Amelia can't help but talk to her mum about it with wide-eyed excitement. Mum, guess what? You know the Fluffy Fields game I've been playing with my friends? Well, we've been working super hard for weeks, and we're all super excited because we're going to catch a whimsical whisperlope today. It's like this super cute bunny deer that glows and sparkles. It's the most special creature in the whole game, and it helps grow magical crops faster on our farm. That sounds amazing, Amelia. Is it as whimsical as a wispy goat? Mum chuckles, knowingly misnaming the creature to tease her daughter. Mum, it's not a wispy goat, it's a whisperlope, Amelia giggles, correcting her mum with a playful grin. Amelia rushes inside and gets straight to her homework. The sooner she gets that done, the sooner she can go on Fluffy Fields. As soon as she finishes, she grabs her tablet and goes to sign in, but her tablet keeps telling her she has the wrong password. But she knows her password. It was Whisperlope1. She tells her mum what's going on and asks her for her help. Her mum, always the calm in the storm, comes over, squeezing Amelia's shoulder comfortingly. No worries, dear, let's reset your password. She suggests clicking the button with a decisive click. Mum, I'm going to make my new password Whisperlope2, says Amelia, excited to pick a new password featuring her favourite game creature. Mum laughs, pushing the glasses up her nose. Haha, Amelia, let's choose something maybe a little bit harder. How about Wispy Goat Jelly Donut? It's funny, and it's not directly related to the game, making it safer. Mum, it's Whisperlope, not Wispy Goat, Amelia giggles. Oh right, my bad, Mum says, laughing at her own mistake. Well, let's type Whisperlope then. Can you spell it for me? Mum, it's W-I-S-P-A... Wait, is it L-O-P-E or L-O-A-P? Amelia wonders, a little unsure of herself. Her mum, hiding a smile, says, See, even you're getting confused between the two now. It's harder than it looks, isn't it? Amelia looks at her mum with a confused look. Why, Mum? I love Whisperlopes, and it's easy for me to remember. Well, Amelia, Mum explains, a password is like a secret key to our digital treasure. If it's something we talk about a lot or is directly related to the game, it can be easier for others to guess. It's like if you had a treasure chest and that key was just lying next to it. Would that be safe? Think about your password as your way to keep your wispy goat safe. Amelia considered this, a small frown on her face as she digests her mum's words. After a moment, she remembers. Mum, it's a whisperlope, not a wispy goat, silly! Amelia teases. Mum, looking slightly abashed, says, You know, Amelia, as we use more and more games and apps, remembering all these passwords can get a bit tricky. It's like having a bunch of different keys for a lot of magical treasure chests. Can you imagine how messy that could be? Well, guess what? There's something called a password vault that helps us keep all our keys organized and safe. It's like a special treasure chest where we can store all our secrets and keys. We lock this chest with one super secret key that only we know. This way, we can have all of our passwords safe and in one place. Would you like to set one up with me? This new suggestion from her mother sounds intriguing. Amelia nods, eager to learn more about keeping her secret keys safe. That sounds really cool, Mum. Like a secret chest for all my secret keys? I like that. Let's do it. With a broad smile, Amelia's mum pulls up their home computer. She clicks on a brightly coloured icon that looks like a treasure chest. See this, Amelia? This is our very own password vault. Amelia watches as her mum clicks around on the screen. She sees her mum type in the super secret key. Remember, this is the key that we must never forget, but we must also never tell anyone, her mum warns. Then they set one up for Amelia and start adding in Amelia's passwords. One for her game, one for her online reading club, and one for her virtual painting class. Each time the screen shows a fun animation of a key being dropped into the chest. By the time they're done, Amelia can't help but feel that her secret keys are much safer and easier to handle. Amelia's eyes widen as she opens the Fluffy Fields game. With her new password vault, she logged in even quicker than ever before, which she didn't expect. Wow, this is so fast, as she exclaims with glee. Yep, it makes logging into things so much faster, and because of how many bad guys there are stealing people's passwords, it means I don't lose everything because I have a different password for everything, shares Mum. But remember, never ever tell your vault password to anyone. I won't, Mum, replies Amelia. But her excitement soon fades as she sees the state of her farm. Instead of the bright, lush crops she'd been nurturing, there were wilted leaves, barren patches where her nearly grown plants used to thrive. The sight made her feel sick in her tummy. Her farm, her labour of love, looked like it'd been through a storm. "Mum, what happened to my farm?" Amelia chokes out. Mum surveys the devastation. "Amelia, honey, I think someone else got your password and played on your farm. They didn't care for it like you do. But your new password should make it harder for that to happen again." "Oh no," she whispers, her heart sinking like a stone in a pond. Her once thriving digital farm had been ransacked. Her cozy little corner in the vast fluffy fields world, the place where she and her friends had spent countless hours laughing and working together. She feels a hot sting of tears in her eyes, but she wipes them away. She remembers her mother's words about strong passwords and that shiny new password vault that is now guarding her secret keys. "Yeah," she nods, and a new surge of determination replacing the disappointment. "I can fix this. I can make my farm even better than before. And with my new password vault, I can keep my game safe and log in super fast too." As soon as Amelia tidies up her farm and replants some crops, she sends a message to her friends in the game. It's time to catch that whimsical Whisperlope. Today, they traverse through the sparkling rivers and over cotton candy clouds, finally locating the glowing Whisperlope. With a cooperative effort, they manage to guide it gently into their net. The Whisperlope settles down, radiating a soft, magical light, a sight that makes their heart leap with joy. Feeling victorious and united, they return to their farms, the Whisperlope hopping gleefully along with them. Amelia can't help but smile. Despite the day's earlier upset, she feels a sense of triumph. Her farm had taken a hit, but with the support of her friends and her hard work and her newfound understanding of password security, she was ready to face any challenge that came her way. "Good night, Fluffy Fields," Amelia whispers, logging out of the game. Her new password vault locks automatically, keeping her game safe while she's asleep. She can't wait to log back in tomorrow and continue her digital farming adventure. And so, the tale of Amelia's day ends on a hopeful and happy note, with the promise of many more safe and secure online adventures to come. And that's it. I hope you had fun with me today. We spent a little bit of time writing this story, but we did learn some key things here. Not to use simple passwords, especially things related to the system that you're logging into. We learned to use a password vault. There will be a follow-up blog for you parents out there to go through that one. We learned about the wonderful Whisperlope. And we learned that bad guys can sometimes learn your password and take control of your account. But with a little bit of hard work, setting up a password vault can be a really super fast way to handle your passwords and keep them secure. I hope everyone learned something here today. Please feel to give me a like and a subscribe. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day.